Hi, it's Franco the ReJewvenator with a brand new tune. It's about the underappreciated role of luck in our lives, in this case, moral luck. It's called I'd Rather Be Lucky Than Good, which was a line by Lefty, who was an all-star pitcher for the New York Yankees in the 1930s. But I heard it from my Zeda, our mom's dad, and that's where our story begins. When I was a child, my Zeda and I would root for the Atlanta teams. They were always bad, and a habit they had was to crush our Atlanta fan dreams. But sometimes the breaks would go our way, against all likelihood. To this very day, I can hear Zeda say, I'd rather be lucky than good. Driving along with my lady, changing the song on the radio. Shit, what was that? Thump in the back, what the heck? Whoa! Everyone knows that we're all flawed, but if you run over a small toddler, now you are seen as something obscene, lower than low. So we look under the tire. Will I be a loathsome pariah? Hated for life, possibly I've wrecked someone's world. But thank goodness for good luck. It's just a woodchuck. Lucky for me, I'd rather be lucky than good. Thank goodness for good luck, glorious good luck. If it's up to me, I'd rather be lucky than good. If it's up to me, I'd rather be lucky than good. Well, I would like to say just a little more about my Zeda, Dave Alterman, because he meant everything to me. If you can imagine a really sweet grandfather and a best friend rolled into one. In fact, he used to tell this story about a time when he and I went fishing, and I was like 6 or 7. I would keep getting my line all tangled, and he'd have to untangle it. And he was incredibly patient, but finally he looked at me with a big smile and he said, I might just wrap you up in this fishing line and throw you to the bottom of the lake. And I looked up and I said, would you really do that to your very best friend? And so from then on, when he'd greet me, he would say, how's my very best friend? And he'd give me a big hug. In addition to being a very fun and comforting presence in my life, he's probably the reason that I got into these old Tin Pan Alley and swing tunes. He loved groups like the Mills Brothers, the Andrews Sisters, Louis Armstrong. Back then, I thought that stuff was pretty square. I was a typical rock and roll, pop music kid. But then I went to Berklee College of Music just for one summer when I was 21, and we learned jazz harmonies by studying some of those old standards. I was amazed by how interesting and beautiful those tunes were, and they continued to bring me great joy to this day. But maybe the real reason I love them so much is they keep me connected to the enormous love I felt from my Zeda in childhood. I consider myself quite lucky. Mazel tov to you too.